Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Thank you for tuning in. Captain Isaac out of Dallas, IUIC. Today we're going to be discussing color in the Bible. Color in the Bible, and this is part 1. Lord willing, we'll be able to bring you many episodes after today. And to my left, I have
Officer Lemuel, Most High in Christ bless.
All right. Now, this topic to some people might seem redundant, especially those who are awoken and know that they're Israelites. We know that the Israelites are so-called black people, okay? However, those on the outside, a lot of them don't know. So we got to go over color in the Bible again. All right, today we're going to talk about our forefather King Solomon out of the tribe of Judah. All right, we're going to go to the Song of Solomon. The Song of Solomon. All right, let's start with chapter 1, verse 1.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. A woman did not write this letter to Solomon or this song to Solomon. Solomon wrote it himself. Solomon was a preacher, and he was also a king. This is a big parable between Solomon to the Most High. I'm going to repeat it again. This is a parable or an allegory between Solomon and the Most High. Read that part again.
The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
Now, get me in 1 Kings. Get me 1 Kings 4:32. 1 Kings 4:32. All right, this is the precept we're going to use to show you that King Solomon wrote the Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Come on.
1 Kings chapter 4, verse 32. And he spake 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were 1,005.
Read that again.
And he spake 3,000 proverbs.
So Solomon, the wisest king on earth, he spoke 3,000 proverbs.
And his songs.
And who?
And his songs.
And his songs
were 1,005.
And his songs were 1,005. All right, King Solomon wrote this book right here. Get me that in Ecclesiastes. Get me that in Ecclesiastes chapter 7. We're going to read 27 to 28.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 27. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher. Counting
Saith the who?
The preacher.
So King Solomon was making reference to himself, and he called himself the preacher. Come on.
Counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One among 1,000 have I found.
He said, one among 1,000 have I found. Come on.
But a woman.
But a what?
A woman.
But a woman.
Among all those have I not found.
Have he not found. Okay. A woman amongst all those have he not found. All right. So there's no way, because in Christianity, and even those dumb apologetics, they'll say, oh, this was written by a woman. No, absolutely not. Read that part again. But a woman what?
But a woman among all those have I not found.
And when you read the Song of Solomon, it's very detailed. It's a humongous parable. It takes a lot of wisdom and understanding, of course, using the precepts of God to understand what Solomon was talking about. But right here, he says, a woman amongst all those have he not found. Okay? So no, a woman did not write the Song of Solomon. Now go back to the Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
Jump down to verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
Come on.
But comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Go back to the beginning. I am black. That part.
I am black.
So King Solomon refers to his skin color. He says, I am black, but comely, meaning handsome or beautiful. Now, the Hebrew word used right there where it says, I am black is shakor. Okay, let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Somebody pull that up. So the Song of Solomon, chapter 5 again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
So the Hebrew word for the word black in this verse right here is shakar, all right? And it means to be black, to be black. Solomon is making reference to his skin color, black. Read.
But comely.
But what?
But comely.
But handsome. Come on.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar.
As the tents of Kedar. So now he's making a comparison between his skin color and the tents of Kedar. Now let's pull up the definition of Kedar. Kedar, it says probably either mighty or dark. You see how they try to throw the word mighty in there to confuse you? No, it's making reference to dark. Because when you go back to the Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5, come on.
I am black.
He didn't say I am mighty. He says I am black. Come on.
But comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as
he's making a comparison to as
the tents of Kedar.
So King Solomon is letting you know that he is black. Okay? And everybody that came up out of his loins, the tribe of Judah, are black people, because King Solomon was from the tribe of Judah. Okay? So all praises for that. Now, this is for the gainsayers who might say, well, that's your interpretation. That is your private interpretation. Get me the next article. Get me the next article. Okay, so here you have a Jew speaking to a rabbi. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the name of the book because if I don't have it yet. This is PDF file. If I get the book, if I say the name of the book, tomorrow it'll be $1,000 and I won't be able to afford it. Okay? But this is an Israelite brother speaking to a rabbi. Okay? And let's see what he tells him. It says, I made you contemptible and base before all the people. Malachi 2 verse 9. Said a certain apostate to Rabbi Nathan. Now, Rabbi Nathan is a European. You are uglier than any people on earth, and our people are very handsome. He replied, those big plums that grow along the sign, what blossom do they have? He said to him, white. So the rabbi replied back to this Israelite brother. He said, white. And what color is the apple blossom? He said, red. So the apple blossom is red. An apple is red, right? Go ahead, next page. He said, that is what we are, from a pure white seed. That's talking about sperm, pure white seed. And our faces are dark, while you are Edomites, a red race. You hear that? The reason I wanted to bring this up, because a lot of people like to say, well, just you Israelites, you like to use the Song of Solomon and you'll twist it to make it. No, our forefathers were saying the same thing to these European Khazar rabbis. Let me read that again. That is what we are, from a pure white seed, and our faces are dark, while you are Edomites, a red race, conceived from a menstruate woman, so that you are yellow and red. The yellow's making reference to blonde hair. Why so? Because we are in exile, as it is said in Song of Songs, chapter 1 and verse 6. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me keepers of the vineyard, and it goes on and on and on. So our forefathers had these records. They had the Bible, okay? And they understood that the Jews were black and Esau is red. All right, let's close it out. Colossians chapter 1 verse 26.
Colossians chapter 1 verse 26. Even the mystery which had been hid from ages.
And it's a mystery to our people that the so-called Negroes are the Israelites, that the so-called Hispanic descendant of slaves are Israelites, and the indigenous native Indians are Israelites. It's a mystery. All right, that's been hidden from us. Come on.
From ages and generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
Now it's made manifest to his saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites. Okay, all praises to the Most High. Y'all stay tuned. This is just part 1. We got part 2 coming for you soon. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.